Sea of Thieves. What a game. Don't you love it? Sea of Thieves has been a game that I've played a lot of. I played it mainly during COVID when, we were all kind of locked down and had nothing better to do. But on the other hand, I would say that was probably the best time to play the game. I mean, this game has such a grind mentality that it's unbelievable. I mean, you can't find anything else like it. Even though I have a love-hate relationship with Sea of Thieves, I seem to always find myself coming back to it. I think it's because genuinely, it is a fun game at times. And I have a ton of memories while playing it and have made a ton of friends while playing it. It's a game that I will cherish forever. Rare has just somehow taken the wrong turn at every step of the way and doing the opposite of what the community is asking for. For those of you watching this who have no idea what Sea of Thieves is or have had the pleasure of never touching the game, you'll mostly recognize it from this one clip.
Captain! Yeah? Oh, fuck! No! Dude, we have so much shit!
So as you can see, the game is fun, and you can get all these crazy moments and interactions with random strangers. Sometimes. That's the big thing, is it sometimes happens, if you're lucky enough to even run into anybody in the game at this point. The state the game is in now is just dismal, and Rare seems to hate its community. But that isn't how it's always been. They started conceptualizing this game back in 2014. It was supposed to be Rare's most ambitious project to date. The game's concept was approved by the one and only Xbox man, Phil Spencer. And the concept for this game looked rough, but the idea was there. They kind of looked like those mighty beans that I had when I was a kid, just walking around on a pirate ship. The game was officially announced at E3 2015, and people were excited. I mean, getting a pirate game was something that we've kind of all been waiting for. People had been living off of the high of Assassin's Creed Black Flag for a long time. The game's whole economy was based on cosmetics and who could have the rarest look the most unique. And so for pre-orders, you could get a Black Dog set, which was pretty cool looking. They also released probably one of the coolest controllers ever for Xbox. Microsoft also launched one of the coolest promotions ever. It was called The Quest. Quest was this real-life scavenger hunt to find golden bananas, each worth 20,000 pounds, which is insane. So the hype for the game was there, and people were expecting this amazing open world experience that you and your buddies could just go fight hundreds of pirates on the seas. And what we got in the beginning was something like that. On launch, and some would still even say today, Sea of Thieves didn't really have much to do in it. You could go do some fetch quests for 3 alliances on the islands and take one thing from point A to point B and fight some NPC skeletons. That was pretty much it. But the concept was there, and the people who stayed with the game knew that there was potential and that this could be one of the greatest of all time. Going back to what I was saying earlier, this game was so grindy in the beginning. It still is today, but wow. Back in 2020 when I was playing, it was something else. The goal of the game is really to become Pirate Legend, I would say. I would say that is the goal that you have from the beginning. And back then, it was a challenge. It was a hurdle, a feat, one would say, to be able to get to that point. For anyone who has played the game, you could recognize pretty quick, oh, is this it? And yeah, you would be correct. The decline of Sea of Thieves has been a long one, and over time, things have just gotten worse and worse and worse. Sea of Thieves is this open world pirate sandbox. So what is the thing that they thought, oh, this is what the players want, this is what the players need? A battle pass. They added a battle pass to the game. Just recently, they added a whole new alliance to the game called the Smugglers, where you had to take, guess what, items from point A to point B and smuggle them in the pirate game where we're stealing stuff already. Now, they also have these things called Tall Tales, which I personally found pretty fun. It's these more story-based quest lines that you have to do, but in order to get the best reward from it, which is called the Gold Curse, you have to do each of them 5 times. Now, I get that the game, you're supposed to grind to get your stuff, but wow, this was a headache. You have to sail across the whole map 5 times per Tall Tale. It is just an insane feat that you have to do to be able to get the rewards from it. Now, if you don't really care to do Tall Tales and you don't really want to do fetch quests, well, there is another option, of course. The whole point of the game, which is PvP. Stealing that loot for yourself. In my opinion, this is the way that the game is the most fun. This is the only way to make it enjoyable at this point. Now, the hard thing is the game is only full of brand new players or with really experienced players. So you're either having the easiest fights of your life, or you are fighting the guy who has never gotten off the game since day one. Now, this is probably because I'm not the greatest at PvP, but they have this mode called Hourglass, and oh my gosh, has it created the most sweaty players in this game. These are the players that have figured out every single mechanic to the game, whether it be a glitch, whether it be double gunning, whether it be just being better than you. They know how to beat you every single time. And any of that loot that you just had, it's gone. It is a pirate game, so you gotta be fine with it, but still, you have zero chance. The skill gap is insane, but that is the point of the game. Trying to protect your loot or trying to steal your loot. So there's nothing that Rare could do to possibly get rid of that experience. Except they added a mode called Safer Seas, so you don't fight anyone. You just do your own thing and do all the fetch quests and do all the things by yourself. So, woohoo! Now I will say Rare has had some pretty cool collabs. They did one with Disney to get Pirates of the Caribbean, which was honestly pretty cool. It was the same format as Tall Tales, but it was a cool story. You got to see some cool characters, go to new places. Of course, get yourself some new cosmetics. So it was pretty fun. Oh, they also did a collab with The Legend of Monkey Island, which was pretty fun as well. I would say even more fun than Pirates of the Caribbean one. So that was pretty cool. Again, same Tall Tale thing, but you were on a whole island doing these cool quests. It was pretty neat. I enjoyed it. I really wish they brought this much effort into just the game itself, because it's just not there anymore. I would say the majority of players who love the game right now are only loving it because they're doing this thing called accommodation hunting, which is pretty much the game's achievement system. And if you get all the accommodations or achievements, you can get a cool title above your head and maybe a curse, maybe a hat. I don't know. It just feels like all there is left to do is these little tasks and try to 100% the game, because what else are you gonna do? All in all, I just hope that Rare can figure this game out and fix it and put someone who's passionate on it. The potential for this game is just amazing, and I fully believe that this could be one of the greatest games of all time. And they are just fumbling it so bad. I mean, the concept is all there. Who doesn't want to be on a pirate ship with the boys? Who doesn't want to go shoot themselves out of a cannon and have sword fights and just steal a ton of stuff that you didn't even earn yourself and get all the rewards from it? It's amazing. And to me, it seems like they've just given up and have no idea what else to do with the game. This is my first video ever on YouTube, and I'm just trying to figure out kind of what I want to talk about, what I kind of want to do. So once again, if you've made it this far, thank you so much for watching, and be sure to comment down below. Let me know kind of what you want me to talk about. Talk about a lot of things: TV shows, movies, video games, history, kind of down for anything. I'm just curious kind of what you guys would want to see more of. Also, please subscribe if you want to see more videos in the future. Thanks for watching.